Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday stream for Sly 4, Thieves in Time. I'm starting a little bit early today. I'm just going to do 3 to 6 p.m. Central Time because I have some things I need to do afterwards, and I can't wait till after 8 o'clock. I was also looking at the unlockables. Got a monkey paraglider, a camo paraglider, ultimate Sly. What does ultimate Sly look like? Oh. Is that like an Ultimate Batman reference? How do I turn it off? I have to go back to extras. Visualize monkey, camouflage pattern. Oh yeah, so you get reset default, so that's nice. So you unlock stuff by collecting the masks. Interesting. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to this. I'm trying to load my save state. What do you mean costume? Oh. I forgot about the slow time mechanic. I hit the water. That one didn't even jump. Oh, come on. I am very much whiffing it right now. Oh, I needed to press circle there. What? Okay. Why did that not work? Well, finally. Hello, Vortex. Oh, if I hit that at all. Okay, got it. Well, thanks for the checkpoint. All right. Not right now. They're Vortex. I am currently trying to play through Sly 4 and beat it finally. Maybe next time. Sword. Nope. Okay, why was this one easier? Yeah, it was close.
My sword should cut these chains, no problem. Hope that helps Murray out. to inflict my fists on that trap.
As you hold some grapes. Beware of sharks. Oh look, there's a shark. Who would have thought that the sign was accurate?
The Murray's not on the menu.
Give me your monies. I am bullying you. Oh, I was gonna feed you the sharks, but then you just hit a wall and died. All right, well, I guess you do not care until you saw me. These guys are very much deaf and blind. Give me your monies. A cannon of sorts. Yeah, give me your shiny. We got a pearl earring. Want to make sure the audio is not too low. I'm still trying to get a hang of not drowning myself out, but also not quieting the game too much.
I should take those cannons out first. I'll show those chumps how to use a cannon. Shoot, gotta be careful.
Ah, yes, the overheating mechanic. That is so good. I also want to have an indicator of when you're gonna be, you know, finished.
Firepower of the Murray.
Okay. The overheat mechanic is so fun. Pulling up an entire ship. Impressive.
Way to go, big guy. I'll meet you on the other side.
Just a juggling guy over there. Thinking fly trap.
Oh, nuts! Another one of those annoying, spinny things. I'll have to wait for Sly.
I don't think you need to announce that, my dude. Ah. So who's sending bombs down the river? I think I need to speak to HR about that. Oh. I thought that was land.
Nice of you to join us.
Sly, are you and Murray all right? Something knocked out communications. Did you take a fall?
Sort of. It's a long story. But are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Wow. It's amazing, isn't it?
It sure is. I can't wait to...
Too bad you can't touch it.
Wait, what?
Sorry, Sly. If you touch anything, you're going to alert the guards. Just stepping on those coins could do it. You need to leave this treasure alone. And don't forget to use Salim's outfit to navigate the trickier jumps.
Quite amazing and unfortunate.
Sly, that priceless treasure is Sinbad's legendary goblet. History tells us it was recovered by your ancestor, Henrietta One-Eye Cooper, the famous female pirate, but not until the year 1616. Taking it now could cause any number of anomalies to the time continuum.
You woke up the baboon.
Sly, that priceless treasure is Sinbad's legendary goblet. History tells us it was recovered by your ancestor, Henrietta One-Eye Cooper, the famous female pirate, but not until the year 1616. Taking it now could cause any number of anomalies to the time continuum and the Cooper timeline. You might even prevent yourself from becoming a thief.
Point taken.
So timey-wimey stuff. Got it. Are you gonna go to sleep, my guy? There you go. Beware of sharks once again. Ow. Stupid crab. There, nobody will be aware of the sharks anymore.
Murray should be good to go.
Nice and succinct. You should learn from that, Murray.
Great! Time to inflict my fists on that trap!
This guy really didn't see me do this. Give me your shiny. I need the shiny. Earlier. I gotta love stealth games and their unrealistic expectations of how far an enemy can see. No one is bewaring of sharks over here either. Watch your step. Don't tell me what to do, Plank. I am my own man.
Sharks, the Murray ain't fish food!
Didn't you already say that there, Murray? My boy? More cannons, huh? Okay, so I could just grab the treasure that way. Well, I can grab the coins. I think I'll get rid of the treasure if I do that. $13.08. I am not paying attention to whatever that was.
I should take those cannons out first!
Then give me the option to do that.
I'm gonna
Probably not there, Murray.
Gotta be careful this thing.
Yeah, I can afford to be hit a few times. Two of them are down.
Cannon crusher! I need to return fire! That was too easy!
How did you throw a curveball?
Sweet, sweet destruction!
We got the destruction. And why do I have to do the left analog stick up and down for this? I would rather press a single button more than once. Yeah, all right.
Murray, you never cease to amaze me.
All right!
Sly, you should have a direct path at this point. We need to move fast after all this commotion. You get to the tiger, and I'll find Murray a route out of these caverns.
Time to not be shark food.
Sly, that ship looks very unstable.
Jeez, those sharks look as hungry as Murray.
I think you better step on it, Sly. That ship is starting to sink.
I am stepping on it.
That ship is definitely sinking. Get moving.
I mean, did you not remember that I could slow time there?
Man, this guy looks like Murray that time he won that burrito eating contest. That's a bad memory.
I couldn't ride in the van for months. Although this is reminding me more of the time when Murray was brainwashed by the Contessa. However, this machine is using some kind of music to adjust his brainwaves and control his behavior. It's fascinating. In a completely obscene bad guy kind of way, of course.
Well, I wouldn't mind having one of these to control Murray's appetite.
According to my readings, it's too risky to just disconnect him. He might never come out of the trance. I need you to examine the device so I can hack it and shut it off. Good job, Sly. Time for me to open up a can of whoop-asky.
Oh no, he almost swore. Taste my black hole, apparently. That was a weird sentence.
Speeder's laser loop will work perfectly on that switch.
You stupids. You went into the black hole. I don't know what the black hole of data would be considered, but I guess corruption. You big ass tank, get out of here.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Gotta get this data key.
Bingo, this data key should fit that lock.
Speed. Pew 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 pew. That's all I'm hearing.
Oh, my head is spinning like a dust devil. Who are you?
Relax, pal. I'm a friend of Salim's.
Oh, Salim. Did he give you anything for me? Like all the money he owes me for betting on the camel races?
Sorry. You'll have to take that up with him.
I most certainly will.
Ah, yes. Not surprising that a con artist owes people money. Mega Stomp. Why not? Experimental charging. Cane push. Air smash. Silent sprint would actually be pretty good. I can wait to purchase something in order to get more things. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, here, grab. Grab. Also grab. Yeah, what the time outfit makes Salim's kind of like thing pretty useless. Yeah. I'm beginning to agree more and more with some of the criticisms of this game.
All right, Salim. I've disabled the security system in the village, but Miss Decibel has retreated to her private office above the library. We need to get in there so we can plant a bug and find out what's going on. However, my schematics show the building is heavily secured, and it appears only someone with your climbing ability can gain access.
I do not understand. How will putting an insect in there tell us anything? At most, it will just annoy her.
No, not that kind of bug. This is a small device that can transmit sound, so we can listen to her conversations.
Oh. Does it also bite?
Look, don't worry about the bug. Right now, I need you to find a way into that study so you can let me in. I'll take over from there.
All right, Bentley. I will find a way inside while you play with your bug.
It does really feel like that they forgot that these characters would not understand modern technology. So they started putting references into it after like halfway through, because Tennessee and Ryoshi seem to unrealistically understand the concepts of these modern things. So I think halfway through they're like, wait a second, why are they so understanding about this modern tech? They will have questions. It would have been an interesting idea that these events happened and influenced like the Coopers' like innovation, because they knew of these things from the future. But I don't know.
Okay, Celine, I need you to plant that bug in Miss Decibel's office, but first we need to get her out of there. I've reprogrammed those transmitters she was using on your friends with some new music. Once you place them around the room and I activate them, she's gonna come running.
How do you know this?
Because she happens to be a music snob, and I'm about to give her a dose of something she can't stand. Good old rock and roll.
I do not care for rocks and rolling either.
No, it's... Never mind. Just get those transmitters in place.
But it does feel like they realized that halfway through. I personally don't think they should have gone with the time travel thing, but I know why they did. Because the ending of Sly 3, Bentley mentioned he was working on a time machine. And I'm pretty sure Sucker Punch left that as an open-ended thing that Bentley could go on his own with Penelope. And not really have to involve Sly, because...
Bugs, now transmitters. Why do I have to carry all these things? Do I look like a camel?
Hey, he's a bomb. But yeah. I wonder how different this would be if Sucker Punch actually did the fourth game.
Climbing is going to turn me into a monkey.
I know I think it was Sucker Punch that said that they weren't working on anything Sly related, but they didn't rule out the possibility of anything new related to Sly. But they weren't working on anything right now. Well, at the time, I don't know what they're working on besides the sequel to Ghost of Sushi. You know, Ghost of Tsushima. The Ghost of Yomi, I think it's called.
These chains would not hold a meerkat.
I am pressing circle.
Good job, Celine. One down, two to go.
I have placed a bug.
How could anyone read this many books? Just thinking about it gives me a headache.
I really don't know what that is, but okay.
These chains break so easily. Maybe I need to go on a diet. Unthinkable.
All right, just one more transmitter.
Yes, yes, there is always one more thing with you, is there not?
I just want to know what the hell that thing is. Aha. Well, I don't think I'm supposed to be up here. I am going to destroy everything in sight so I can get that. There we are. I've already gotten my 1,000 I need for the silent sprint. It pays to destroy.
Why did my skill have to be climbing? Why not sleeping?
You're a raggedy old man there, Salim. Just quit acting like it.
Perfect, Salim. I'll take it from here.
There. I hope you are happy. Please, just tell me there are no snakes involved.
Once I activate those transmitters with my darts, Miss Decibel will be dancing to a different tune.
Okay. Oh, I throw them out here. Okay. Bamim. Oops.
What was that noise?
So she does hear it.
That wretched Cooper gang is fraying my nerves. Cyril? Cyril? Is that you? I do wish Cyril would hurry back. I should have known it was you hideous hoodlums.
Wait, what? How did that alert her? That's not where I wanted to put that. So what? Detonating them too fast does that? Interesting, I guess.
If someone is there, you come out this instant! I'm so jumpy lately. I need a cup of tea. I know you're there, whoever you are. Oh, bother. I'm probably just being paranoid. I definitely heard something.
No, you didn't.
Oh, it must be this creaky old building. I can hear something scurrying around.
Or did I accidentally like chain do it while I wasn't hiding? That's why she saw me.
I hope it wasn't a mouse.
Scorpions, get back, you pests!
The remote detonation is nice.
Transmitter's in that corner, but it's blocked. I need to find a spot where I can see.
Give me all the monies. Nope, I can't go up there. Do I need to... Do I need to shoot up there? Shoot the radios with the transmitter darts. Got it.
Bingo! Right on target.
I was only slightly off, you game.
Okay, the old dart gun is ready for action.
Okay. I didn't mean to fall down here.
Yes, a direct hit.
I guess that was supposed to be the first one. But I like to go out of order. I'm hoping whatever they're playing is either royalty free or won't actually get flagged. A couple of my VODs have not gotten flagged on Twitch, but then they get flagged on YouTube for copyright. They don't mute it or anything, they just get flagged. Hey, Salim. You're just chilling out over here, I see. Might as well collect as many coins as I can. Why are all my pots broken? I needed money.
I better be careful. Decibel's right there. Slow and steady, Bentley.
Yeah, nope. I'm not being slow at all. Whatever the...
I need to get to that corner shelf to have a clear shot at that transmitter.
I still don't know what those things were for, but okay. They're all destroyed now, so it doesn't matter.
Nailed it. Time to turn up the volume.
Time for some good old rock and roll.
All right. Now I just have to activate those transmitters and get this party started.
My goodness! That awful screeching! It can't be! Rock and roll! Ah! Must destroy!
Okay, Salim, shake a leg. Plant that bug.
Nauseating refuse!
By the desert winds, she is making the ground shake like an earthquake.
Horrendous
I hope
horror!
your plan will work. Otherwise, I will be flattened like pita bread.
Intolerable Crash!
Great work! She'll never guess there's a bug in that statue of her boyfriend.
Okay, Salim, the bug is active. Now make tracks and fast.
How would she not notice the antenna? What? Is she that enamored in her music, I guess? Like, I understand putting in the bass and putting it on the inside. That would make it harder to see, but... Oh, hey, it's the detail where you could actually start hearing her now. Nice. Super jump. I haven't been playing as Carmelita that much, so I'll get that later. Cuffs of confusion. Oh, yeah, there's a lot that I haven't gotten from Murray yet. Is there anything that's just 400?
I have an important announcement. I will be giving a concert next week. Attendance is mandatory as always.
That one.
And lest I was not clear after my last performance, earplugs are not allowed.
I enjoy the fact that I can roam around the level as Carmelita, but one of the criticisms actual critics gave this is that the other characters did not get nearly enough time like Sly does. Sly gets majority of the time. It does make sense in a way. It is called Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time. But when they had the emphasis on the team, you would think that they would have more involvement. They managed to balance that out in Sly 2 and 3, where they had about equal roles. If not, Sly had a little bit more because he is the leader. They kind of reverted. It's another reversion. It's a reversion to Sly 1, where yes, you played Sly 95% of, well, probably 85 to 90% of the time, and then you played as Bentley and Murray. Actually, did you ever play as Bentley in the first one? I know you played as Murray to drive the van around, but I don't recall if you've ever played as Bentley in the first one. But regardless, it was relegated to strictly mini games for them. And then there was that one section where you took control of Carmelita to help Sly, but that was about it. That's reverting back to Sly 1. It's another reversion. There are evolutions in the gameplay, and I do think this game is strongest in the gameplay department. It's the weakest in the storytelling department, which for a game like Sly, where he does have a connected story, it's not just a corridor platformer like Crash, where story doesn't really matter all that much. This is telling a story. It's telling a narrative that is consistent amongst all four games. And if you have glaring inconsistencies, or you just, ignore some things that happen, like assassinate character development, you're gonna get people that are pissed off. I'm still having fun playing the game, even though I'm starting to notice all these valid criticisms.
In Miss Decibel's office, we now have all the information we need. It appears she has been producing counterfeit documents for La Paradox, creating a false family history that will make him an esteemed member of royalty in the present day. I've managed to inspect some of the documentation, and believe me, if we allow him to get away with this, his wealth and power will make him untouchable. I believe he is planning this to be his last and greatest caper. The key to stopping him begins with us getting through that security door in the lamp shop. I haven't been able to discover what's behind it, but we know that's where Decibel will deliver the papers to La Paradise. However, since we don't want to announce our presence, we need a diversion for the guards. So I've taken the liberty of fashioning it.
Are they playing rock, paper, scissors?
Who will use it to lure the guards away from their posts by, performing a belly dance.
What?
Possibly your best plan ever, Bentley.
I'm sorry I didn't ask, Carmelita, but you're the only one who can pull this off.
Bentley, I could do it.
I am not getting into that outfit.
I realize it's a bit revealing, but think of it as going undercover.
Bentley?
I'm positive the Murray could squeeze into that thing.
Hey, Carmelita, you should model that outfit for us to make sure it fits.
Shut up, Ringtail. I'm only doing this for the team.
Listen, silk is very elastic.
All right, let's move out. We don't have any time to waste.
I do like how Murray is trying. He's trying to get to do it. Like, there's some genuinely funny moments in the story, but if you are so inclined to pay attention to the inconsistencies of the lore at this point, and if the character assassination really upsets you, you won't notice. I am that way with The Lost Frontier for the official Jack 4.
Carmelita, we need you to distract those
I
guards
think
and
this
get
is
them
a far
away from
better
that door.
fourth game than that
That's
was.
the move, Carmelita.
How about I bust your face, Cooper?
We're counting on you, Carmelita. Meet us inside once you can lose the guards.
Bentley, you owe me big time for this one.
Oh yeah, they're not playing rock paper scissors. They were playing thumb wrestling.
You dumb knuckle draggers.
Okay, rhythm game.
This is the worst undercover assignment ever.
Okay, so this actually does have a motion sensor in it. Holy crap. Did they really throw money?
Thank goodness Interpol will never know about this.
I missed one.
Guess that wasn't too bad.
They had to know that they were doing fan service with this, since Carmelita is such a favorite.
Okay, Bubbles, don't turn around. Looking this way. Someday I will get Bentley back for this.
Unlikely, considering the series ended after this. For now.
Still not letting Bentley off the hook. Hey, these baboons need a bath. Maybe 2 baths.
Oh, Jesus. I just noticed that there's like a graphical glitch at the top. I don't know if that's because I'm using the latest version of our PS3 or what. Nice, Liam.
Come on. How many Cooper gang members does it take to open a door? Guess that wasn't too.
Didn't know she knew how to dance, though.
Sly, I am thinking I should go no further. I have passed my greatest wisdom on to you. The last of my friends are now retired. And I have had enough snakes and scorpions and climbing for 3 lifetimes. Besides, I was thinking someone should watch over Carmelita to make sure she is safe.
All right, Salim. We couldn't have made it this far without you, but I think we can handle it from here. You've definitely earned your retirement. Go enjoy it. And the belly dancing.
Thank you. I will.
Yeah, you just wanted to watch Carmelita belly dance.
Whoa!
You said it, pal.
This is definitely more than I was expecting. An underground docking station for La Paradox's blimp. No wonder we haven't seen that thing floating around.
So, what's our next move, Bentley?
Well, first we need something to distract those guards, so I can get to that control room. I whipped up a surprise for Miss Decibel with the leftover material from Carmelita's outfit, but I think it might work better here.
Finally! Just point me in the direction of the changing room and... What the...
Perfect. I can use the security cameras to guide the RC car.
Okay. This is a weird angle. Oh, you made it a rat. I think we're going the wrong way. I can squeak.
I can't let those goons catch me! The vent's just ahead!
Oh, there you are.
I just need to stay ahead of these guys!
I'll get you.
Come on, little mouse car! I just need to stay ahead of these guys!
Where'd you go?
That'd be great.
Come on, little mouse car! The vent's just ahead!
With an actual turbo function.
Hello, slowpoke! Now, where is that power source? Jeez, even the vents have security? Scorpions too? This is ridiculous!
Kind of agree. A little bit overkill.
Yikes, I'll need to take out those fans to keep that one fan down!
Ow. Thought that was a hole. Oh, I can just hold it down. Why are there like a whole bunch of green bottles in here?
Scratch another fan! I should use the boost to get past these lasers.
What boost?
Sheesh, who put lasers in an air vent?
I have okay, costume, got it. But again, what boost?
Would really come in handy here. This vent is no match for the Mouse-mobile.
Oh, there's the boost. Oh yeah, you can't use it while you have the mouse mobile on.
Are these scorpions immune to lasers? That power source must be close by.
This is a long ass vent.
The coast is clear to the control room.
Are they still over here?
Control room to turn off that gate.
Oh, holy crap, they are. Well, that guard is there. And why is the mouse car here? Where'd the other two go? I love attention to detail like that. They're
I'll have to hack the controls to open that gate.
I know, Bentley. I was
Show this security
looking.
system who's boss.
It's a good thing this third-party controller that I actually really like has a motion sensor in it.
System malfunction.
Oh, damn it. I forgot.
Commencing hack. System malfunction. Rebooting program.
Oh,
Whoa, those
come on.
electrostatic repulsors are strong.
And now I go down.
Commencing hack.
There's a reason why people didn't like this. Didn't like the forced motion controls. Keep them on the Wii where they belong. I almost dropped my controller. Oh, come. Oh, okay.
Electrostatic repulsors are strong.
They might be strong, but I am stronger. Ah.
Come on, Bentley, stay on target.
Commencing hack. System malfunction. Rebooting program.
Oh my god. Come on.
Stay on target.
Commencing hack.
Oh, you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Commencing hack. Commencing hack.
I'm getting pretty annoyed. Oh, come on.
Commencing hack. System malfunction. Hello, Bentley. Rebooting program.
No, come on.
Bentley, stay on target.
Go.
Whoa, those electrostatic repulsors are strong.
Go. Please, come on.
Whoa, those electrostatic repulsors are strong. Come on, Bentley, stay on target.
Trying. I am.
It's like a pinball machine in here. Come on, Bentley, stay on target. Whoa, those electrostatic repulsors are strong.
Yeah, I know. Damn it.
Commencing hack.
This is really annoying.
System malfunction. Hello, Bentley.
I pressed left.
Commencing.
I pressed left, you piece of shit game. How come?
Commencing hack. System malfunction.
They did not overturn my controller.
Rebooting program.
Oh, holy shit. Wow. I didn't hit a single bumper that time. Thank God they were merciful for making it not that much longer after that part.
Password way too easy. Overriding security, power grid rerouting, accessing laser network, PC load letter shut down in 3, 2, 1, yes.
Bentley, what just happened?
I'm not sure. I must have tripped some kind of fail-safe backup. Hold on a sec.
Murray, we can't wait on Bentley. We won't get past those security cannons, and those rat troopers look serious. Murray, remember to use the circle button to stomp and pick up things. Use the square button to toss those rats, pal.
All right.
I wanted to grab this.
Great, Murray. Keep it up. You nailed it, big guy.
Eat that, cannon thingy.
Need some health.
Sweet, sweet destruction.
Great, Murray. Keep it up. Nice arm, Murray.
The
There we
Murray
are.
is a machine.
Ah, the three musketeers. One step behind as usual. May you never change.
And may you always stay downwind.
Ah, Cooper. You're so pathetic. You don't even realize you've already lost.
We haven't lost yet, La Paradox.
Oh no? Bonjour, my large friend. What took you so long?
Oh, drat.
Celine!
Hello, Cyril. I found this filthy scoundrel unconscious outside.
Actually, he's yesterday's trash. Precisely why I threw him away.
But I don't understand. I thought you were after him.
You're right. You don't understand. I don't care about that old bag of bones. Just his cane. Which, as you can see, I already have.
Uh-oh.
Double drat.
How did you get the cane?
Our deal is complete. I'm coming aboard. Hold that blimp.
So sorry, Sherry. But with Monsieur Cooper here, I am afraid the schedule has changed, and I must make my exit now. I cannot risk that flea-bitten rat ruining my plans.
I'm gonna take it we're going back to Paris.
Wait! Cyril! Wait for me!
He's got the cane!
He's got the documents! Sly, if they return to the present and Paradox establishes a royal ancestry for himself, all of our futures are in peril! You've got to stop them!
How's Celine?
I tried to stop him.
You'll be fine, Sly. Right now, you've got to stop that pachyderm!
I'm on it, like stink on a skunk.
Hello, Cooper. How do you like my new toy?
This is your fault, Cooper! I will orchestrate your demise!
Why, those containers look fragile. You'll need to find a way to get across before they break.
What's that? I can't hear you over this horrible racket.
You better slow things down. It looks like she's going to jump.
I love how they put the costume on me immediately.
Try dancing to this!
Keep dancing!
Those energy cords are deadly, Sly. Stay away from them.
Ow. Okay, so
And the band plays on, eh, Cooper?
Those energy cords are deadly, Sly. Stay away from them.
didn't want to go over yonder, but whatever.
Look at the time. I don't think either of you is going to make this flight.
I-
How amusing! The tiny rat chasing the big cheese.
Ow. Ow again.
This is your funeral march!
Could you not hurry this up a bit, my dear?
You would think that with the betrayal, she would be siding with us. But no.
I'm coming, my pet! I'll be there shortly!
What am I supposed to do here? Oh.
Not the sword. When you're dead, I'm going to add it to my collection.
Why don't you come face me and I can deliver it personally?
I can hardly wait to get my hands on your cane, too.
This is definitely the worst concert I've ever been to.
Rush, Cooper, and end this now!
Oh yeah, I wasn't running.
I will remember you both fondly. You're so entertaining. I should have known better than to work with an elephant. They have to remember everything.
Dream on, pal.
Careful, Sly. That song can kill.
I've been doing this so far, Bentley. I know.
Oh, why won't you leave us alone? You little flea bag! I'll squash you like a hairy bug!
Defeat is inevitable, Cooper.
Ah, come on, really?
Defeat is inevitable, Cooper.
I didn't think an elephant could move that fast. Get him to charge into the dishes, Sly. Sly, get some radar dishes.
I'm trying. There.
Get Cooper, you incompetent fool.
Now, haven't you already left yet there, La Paradox?
Destroy that raccoon. Sorry, Cooper. You're out of time.
Oh, really?
It looks like he's going to charge.
Yes, Bentley, she is.
You're finished, Cooper.
There we go.
Are you blind? Watch your big feet. Squash him. Sorry, Cooper. You're out of time. Get that pathetic pest.
Sly, those towers are electrified. Use them.
Gotcha.
Oh, you're damaging my...
It would seem this game is finished. How boring.
I will admit that the later boss fights are actually a lot better. Makes you think that they were made first.
Cyril, open the hatch! Let me in!
I don't think so. You see, we have already reached maximum weight capacity. Perhaps due to my beautiful new guest?
Carmelita.
Carmelita!
Get your paws off me, you noxious windbag! But we had a deal! I made you the documents, and you promised me the lost masterpieces! Mozart, Beethoven, romantic nights on the Riviera!
Yes. Well, thank you so much for my papers, but it wouldn't have worked out between us. I'm just not into big noses, and as for your music, how can I put this? It stinks worse than I do!
Why, you filthy, backstabbing, two-timing scoundrel!
Flattery will get you nowhere. And as for you, Cooper, don't even think about trying anything. Otherwise, we're going to find out if your girlfriend can fly. I don't see any wings, do you?
Touch me again and I'll break both your arms! Sly!
Don't worry, Carmelita. This isn't over.
He isn't it? In fact, I believe there is a perfect saying for this situation. The fat lady, she has sung. Au revoir, Slay Cooper!
Yeah, that's Nolan North putting on a French accent.
Ah well, c'est la vie.
We may have stopped Miss Decibel, but it meant absolutely nothing. We were on the ropes. Le Paradox had beaten us every step of the way, and he held all the cards. Carmelita, my ancestors' canes, and now his fake pedigree. I couldn't remember a time since we teamed up that we felt so defeated. And talking to Dimitri didn't help. He was freaked out and yelling about having to boogie down in Skunk Town. So as usual, his words made little sense. But the message was clear. We had to get back home fast. We may have been down, but we definitely weren't out. There was too much riding on this. The lives of everyone we cared about, not to mention the very future of our existence. No matter how, we would make things right. So as we roared back through time to Paris, I knew we were in for the fight of our lives. We'd finally made it home to Paris, only to find a place we hardly recognized. It was obvious Le Paradox was now in control, since his face covered the city like a bad rash. The only positive was that Bentley was able to dig up a lot of dirt, including the fact that Le Paradox was from a family of thieves himself. And then we made a major discovery. I knew that my dad's heist of the world's largest diamond had made him a legendary thief. But what I never knew was that Le Paradox's father had planned to steal it first, and frame my dad for the crime. Only he was a little too slow, and got himself caught instead. With his father gone, Le Paradox had no one to teach him the family business, and after a string of failed jobs, he wound up in prison too. It was here, ironically, that he finally got his criminal education. After his release, Le Paradox maintained the appearance of a law-abiding citizen. In reality, he used his prison contacts to form his own syndicate and began masterminding heists worldwide. These days, he traveled the globe as a billionaire art collector, while his real business was the trafficking of priceless stolen treasures. Clearly, he blamed the Coopers for his family's past misfortunes, and his plan was to wipe us out completely. I had to find a way to stop it, but first,
I think it's weird that you learn about his motivations at the end of the game. That's weird. Sprint while charging, cane push. Smash.
All right, we all know this is our last shot at stopping Le Paradox and rescuing Carmelita. Currently, his blimp is docked outside the museum. I can't pinpoint Carmelita's exact position, but I believe she's being held somewhere near the loading bay. Sly, there appears to be a utility hatch on the blimp's underside that will get you inside. You can use one of the mooring lines to reach it. Once you're in, try to gather as much information as you can. But remember, we'll be right behind you, so don't do anything rash. Murray, I need you to get the van ready. We're gonna need backup for this one. So first, you and I are going on a little recruiting trip. Then we'll rendezvous with Sly inside the blimp and figure out our next move.
A recruiting
I
trip.
realize it's not the most elaborate plan, but it's the best we've got.
Oh,
So
is he gonna go
everybody
get
watch your
the other
backs, and let's
Coopers?
go take that skunk down once and for all.
Okay, Bentley, I'm in. I can see Carmelita.
Just hold on, Sly. We're almost there. You know it's a setup.
I know, pal, but I don't have a choice. Just get here as fast as you can. Carmelita!
Sly! No! Ah! Oh.
Two rats in one trap. I knew you could not resist, Cooper. You are so predictable.
Oh yeah? Well, how's this for a prediction? I'm gonna kick that stripe right off your tail.
Yes, yes, and now come the big threats from the little man. As I said, predictable.
Let us out! You afraid of a fair fight, coward?
No, I don't think so. I have something special planned for you two. It is, how do you say, a going away party.
Okay, listen up.
Yeah.
You all know why you're here. We have to find your canes and get you back where you belong now. If we don't, we'll never be able to repair the damage La Paradox has done.
What about Sly?
He's on his own for now, Murray, but I'm sure he'll be fine. It's Sly. Ryoichi, you're up first. My readings show your cane is somewhere in this room.
I can sense it too, Bentley-son.
Finally, I have triumphed. This one is for you, Papa.
All systems online. Running systems check.
Okay.
Attention, teachers. Begin the cake preparations. And do. I do not want another cheesecake.
Well, that was easy.
Red Troopers at 12 o'clock.
This is the paradox. After I dispose of this trash, we will be having a celebration party. And this is magic.
What does it all mean, Bentley?
No time for a break, guys. We have to keep moving. There's Bob's cane. Looks like this one is all you, Ryoichi.
It is my pleasure, my most hairy ancestor.
Your determination is impressive, but ultimately pointless.
Doesn't make sense that Ryoichi's the first one because he doesn't need anything special for his ability with the cane.
You and your vermin friends are too late.
Okay, La Paradox is gearing up for something. We need to hurry. Keep moving, Ryoichi.
Bentley-son, though the bamboo forest is dense, water flows.
Great.
No time for your proverbs.
Ryoichi, I'm picking up an energy field shift centered on you.
Yes, I sense it is my time to go. It has been an honor meeting all of you. Sayonara.
It's working! The temporal abnormality is correcting itself. Bob, we need you to get Salim's cane.
What? Well, how does that get determined?
Why do you persist in winning a game which you have already lost? You'll never win the paradox. I've already won. This is just a problem.
I'm gonna be collecting some coins, just don't mind me. Don't mind me, Sherry.
Dimensional capacitor calibrated. Rerouting power to bridge. Power output at 150%. Core temperature.
All crew on full alert. I want our little problem taken care of now. Your
canes, Murray, as fast as we can. Don't slow down, Bob.
Breach confirmed. Security, report to main base.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice that. That was hard to see.
What can we do, Bentley?
We can help the ancestors get their canes, Murray, as fast as we can. Don't slow down, Bob.
Oh, I forgot.
Your determination is impressive, but ultimately pointless, Coopers.
What can we do, Bentley?
We can help the ancestors get their canes, Murray.
Yeah, if I actually pay attention, I won't have to keep hearing these lines.
Guards, read this blip of the Cooper gang.
Dimensional capacitor calibrated.
Now that I'm actually paying attention, I... What?
Ship secure now. Your determination
All right.
is impressive, but
Jesus Christ.
ultimately pointless, Coopers.
What can we do, Bentley?
We can help the ancestors get their canes, Murray, as fast as we can. Don't slow down, Bob.
Synchronizing temporal matrix. Electromagnetic pulse stabilizers engaged. Breach confirmed. Security report.
All right, so let's not actually jump immediately after, even though it should work.
Dimensional capacitor calibrated. Rerouting power to bridge.
I almost jumped.
Tempest system operating at negative.
Guards, read this blip of raccoons.
All systems stable.
There.
Outstanding, Bob. Looks like you're heading home now. Watch out for those penguins. This is going well, but we're not out of the woods yet.
So they go back after they retrieve the cane of one of the ancestors. Okay.
We have to keep pushing. Salim, you're the only one who can reach Gallus Cave.
Forsooth, I would entrust this to no other.
Oh, again with the climbing?
Yes.
Get going, Salim. We've got some planning to do.
Engineering, give me more power. I need to move up this schedule.
What are you up to, Paradox?
All right.
Ain't no time for... Get going, Salim. We've got some planning to do.
Engineering, give me more power. I need to move up this schedule.
What are you up to, Paradox? Salim, no time for napping. We need to step it up.
Caution. Variance reservoir overflow at maximum.
All this climbing...
Not exactly napping there, Bentley.
Warning. Dimensional collapse. Imminent.
Oh, that was really short.
Very nice, Salim. You've definitely earned your retirement.
I salute your excellence, Sir Salim.
All right.
He didn't even say goodbye. I guess he was the crabby old man.
We need to press on. Gallup, we need your skills to get Tennessee's cave.
Verily shall it be in thine command, hence and forthwith.
You talk funnier than a two-headed jackalope, but thanks, amigo.
This is in the same room. Interesting.
Warning. Power output at 200%.
obstacles are but minor irritations.
Warning. Pressure levels critical. Hull breach imminent.
Oh, I didn't have to jump down. Got it.
Warning. Linear engines performing at zero reliability.
Pathetic. Give up now while you still have some shred of dignity.
You're going back to jail where you belong, the Paradox.
That sounds bad, Bentley. You think it has anything to do with Sly?
I don't know, but it doesn't sound good. We need to get to the bridge. Sir Gallup, time is definitely of the essence.
Forsooth, shall I venture forward?
Oh, I'm back down here. Sorry. I doubt there's a shortcut back up.
May be inaccurate.
Nope.
Warning. Linear engines performing at zero reliability.
Fear not, Sir Gallet will triumph.
Caution. Time drive integrity compromised.
Collecting all the coins. I don't even know if they ever did a challenge mode for Sly. Wouldn't surprise me if this game had a new game plus.
Warning. Pressure levels critical. Hull breach imminent.
Fortune favors the bold.
You pathetic. Give up now.
Well, thanks for the checkpoint.
You're going back to jail where you belong, the Paradox.
Well, I guess. Yeah, that's one way to get back up here.
To do with Sly?
I don't know, but it doesn't sound good. We need to get to the bridge. Sir Gallup, time is definitely of the essence.
Forsooth, shall I venture forward?
Forsooth, here are you Lowenthal.
Warning. Power output at 2.
More fuses, Gallup. Take them out and the path should be clear.
Warning. Magnetic rods demagnetized. Field collapse imminent.
Why are those beams still on my airship? This is unacceptable. Have I mentioned this entire crew can't be
Truly remarkable, Gallup. This looks like farewell.
Indeed. Once more unto the breach go I. Fare thee well, you all.
More vermin dead ahead.
Oh, that's a powerful move. Wow.
Those switches are completely out of our reach. Tennessee, this looks like a job for you.
Just what I was hoping for, Bentley. I've been itching to get in on the action, too.
So, how is he gonna go back? He's gonna go back once he fulfills his purpose to help them?
Kid, this is for all the marbles.
Attention. Initiating failsafe backup in 3.
Those platforms must have a switch somewhere.
This is more fun than square dancing with a donkey.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Prepare yourselves for failure, Coopers. You should prepare yourself for prison.
Aha, I knew there was something over here.
Danger. Core meltdown.
I don't even have half of them.
97%.
And those are the things that actually unlock stuff.
Stabilizers at 18%. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Danger. Timeline stabilizers at 18%.
Those platforms appear to be on some kind of timer. You better move it.
Yeehaw! The cavalry's a-coming!
Hurry, Tennessee! It's all up to you now!
Good. Increase power to maximum. We're going to need it all.
Attention. Initiating failsafe backup in 3, 2.
Got him. Look, it's a vault.
Pay attention, Tennessee. You need to figure out that block sequence.
Reckon I ought to break out the old crack shot here.
Can you hear me, Turtle? You and your vermin friends are too late.
Woohoo! I am the greatest shot ever!
Why do you persist in playing a game which you have already lost?
Well, looks like our goose ain't cooked yet.
It looks like you can do it without having to do the crack shot, but
You may have gotten the cage, Turtle.
I think it's this way.
Doesn't matter anymore.
All right.
Nice.
I guess break time.
Nice shooting! Now, let's find Sly!
Ah, alone at last. How cozy.
You want cozy? I'm going to throw you and all your friends into the same prison cell.
Ah, but no. It is the two of you of whom I am thinking. To be together. Forever. Just think of it as the most romantic coffin ever.
Don't count on it, Le Paradox. We've beaten all your other plans.
Ah, but not this time, I think. Look at this. My marvelous contraption. The time tunnel. Something else I had your little friend Penelope develop before her unfortunate failure. Is very much like the time machine, no? With one important difference. From here, I have the control over where you go. And it's programmed to send you and your Interpol shrew on an endless honeymoon. Free of charge. Bouncing through time for all eternity. That's if you survive the trip. But either way, I will never have to see your irritating faces again.
You think this thing can hold me? Just wait until I get out of here.
Why'd you do it, Le Paradox? Why the ancestors? Why not just come after me? What's the deal?
The deal? The deal is you, Coopers. You destroyed my father, and you almost got me. But not quite. And when I rebuilt myself, I swore I would erase the Cooper name from history completely. And so today, my revenge will be complete. It is time now for you to go. Bon voyage!
Sly!
Cooper, you filthy vermin!
Woo, wait! Cut that closer than a $10 shave. Reckon my time here is up.
Take care, Tennessee!
I will crush you!
So saving Sly was the thing that made him go back.
Take Carmelita and get off this thing.
We all need to leave right now! That maniac just tore a hole in time-space!
I need to finish this fight here and now, for the whole Cooper clan. And I'm the only one who can glide out of here.
This whole blimp could disappear any second!
Right, so there's no time to argue. Just go.
Sly,
I know, me too.
Come, Cooper. I will teach you to fight like a gentleman.
And how would you know?
Ha! I'm going to save that Cooper tongue for last. After I cut the rest of you to pieces.
Just that there spitting.
You know, when I'm done with you, I'm going to crush the rest of your little guy.
Only thing that's gonna get crushed is your ego.
Your can work is pitiful.
Not as pitiful as that mustache.
What? You cheated!
You'll be lucky if I only break your neck.
No, we're in the time tunnel.
Waiting for you. Why don't you just give me, and I'll make it painless.
Why don't you come over here and take it?
You can't win, Cooper. Deep down, you know I'm superior.
Wait, did you say posterior?
There is something wrong with this stupid sword.
I don't really care for this being a boss fight that's just QTEs.
Sly, do you read me? Get out of there, Sly!
Where is that little weasel?
I know it's difficult, Cooper, but try to keep up.
This thing is coming apart at the seams.
Don't fall, then I won't get the chance to kill you myself.
So, before we finish this, let me get one thing straight. You came after the Coopers because of what happened to your father?
No, you imbecile! I came after the Coopers to prove that Le Paradox is the greatest thief who has ever lived. Is there any doubt? Ask yourself this. If the Coopers were truly the greatest thieves in history, and I have stolen their most valued possessions, then what does that make me?
An idiot? You had it made. You could have been the biggest thief of all time, but you had to target my ancestors and blow your own cover. You exposed your operation because of your ego. No Cooper would have done that. And for the record, can you really say you stole the canes? Seems like your friends did all the real work.
Enjoy your words, Cooper, because they will be your last. I detest you, Cooper. The very sight of you fills me with rage.
I
Ow.
thought we were gonna be pals.
I looked away for a second.
Here I am. I tire of this charade, Cooper. There's just no point.
Sure there is. It's right there on top of your head.
Ready to meet your doom? It's time to end this.
I agree. But I'm not the one who's going down.
This is not right. My plan was perfect.
Sorry, pal. You just can't plan for a Cooper.
Just please help me.
Why should I?
I do not wish to die.
I guess you won't be doing any harm from a prison cell.
As I said, so predictable.
You won't get
Oh,
away
you
with
took
this.
his backpack.
I'll find you.
Au contraire, Sly Cooper. I do not think we will meet again.
I mean, you got that right.
It's been a while since that night, but there's still no sign of Sly. Or that cursed blimp. The skunk could barely tread water. So by the time they picked him up, he was happy to see them. Word is he earned a special cell in solitary confinement, where the only thing he'll be collecting from now on is gray hair. Both Paris and the Thievius Raccoonus were back to normal, but that hardly made us feel any better. At first, we just waited, assuming Sly would show up the way he always did. But as the days stretched into weeks...
Oh.
Real Ichi Cooper continued to
Fuck. I skipped it on accident. Hold on. Cinematics.
It's
There.
been a while since that night, but there's still no sign of Sly. Or that cursed
I'm gonna
Brit.
put down the controller.
Skunk could barely tread water. So by the time they picked him up, he was happy to see them. Word is he earned a special cell in solitary confinement, where the only thing he'll be collecting from now on is gray hair. Both Paris and the Thievius raccoons were back to normal, but that hardly made us feel any better. At first, we just waited, assuming Sly would show up the way he always did. But as the days stretched into weeks, we had to face the fact that he was truly lost. We've stopped talking about it all the time, but I know it's all we're thinking about, even if we show it in different ways. Murray seems like his usual cheerful self, but I can tell there's a new level of seriousness underneath it all. He's on the professional wrestling circuit now, and he's really been pushing himself. I know he's doing it to keep his fighting skills sharp. Like all of us, he wants to be ready for action the minute we locate Sly. Carmelita returned to Interpol, where she threw herself into her work, busting criminals at a record pace. She's been so busy, I haven't seen her for a while now. My sources tell me she's conducting her own investigation into Sly's whereabouts. Out of everyone, I think she took his disappearance the hardest, even if she never shows it. At least not in public. As for myself, I continue to search. Even using all my technology, I haven't found a clue. The time machine is no help since we need to know where Sly was for that to work. I get discouraged sometimes, but I'll never give up. Because I know Sly's out there, and I know that wherever he is, we will find him.
Oh. And then credits. There we go.
Real Ichi Cooper continued to refine his master ninja technique,
Because I think the
as well as his sushi. And while his
the actual
thoughts were never
cliffhangers at the end of the
detected,
credits.
his sushi restaurant was recognized as the finest in Japan.
The finest in Japan, huh?
El Jefe remains behind bars. He was transferred to a South American prison, where he now works rolling cigars. Unfortunately for him, there's no smoking allowed.
Oh, so they aren't just stuck in the past. They were, but I guess they went back to the past and grabbed them so they could put them in prison.
Tennessee Kid Cooper recovered his gold and his place in history as the greatest outlaw of the Old West. His legend grew even bigger when he began stealing from crooked lawmen exclusively. Toothpick was arrested and became part of a chain gang working on the railroads. He eventually went deaf and faded into obscurity.
Oh, he's not in prison. He's... Oh, God. He's dead. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's very dark for a game that's rated E10+.
Caveman Cooper kept up his physical training and returned to his role as egg thief extraordinaire. Perhaps most importantly, he pioneered the use of his cane as a tool for thieving.
So is it with Tennessee where they started exclusively robbing criminals?
The Grizz received a lengthy prison sentence.
Oh, he's in
and
prison.
began a new career as a rap artist. In his spare time, he paints portraits of his fellow inmates.
Okay, so far Toothpick's the only one that's died.
Sir Galeth Cooper returned to his heroic adventures and went on to form the Knights of the Cooper Order, a gallant group that stole from corrupt nobility. He also became a successful, if overly dramatic, actor.
Okay, so it didn't start with Tennessee. It started with Sir Galeth. But Tennessee Cooper didn't really think about only exclusively doing that.
Was sent to Europe's highest security prison, where she promptly escaped. She remains at large, and the police have no clue as to her whereabouts. Recently, however, I've been receiving mysterious postcards.
After all that, she's gonna want your forgiveness? I would say no, Bentley. I would say no.
Salim Al-Kupar finally retired from thieving and took a long nap. Then he dreamed up a lucrative new business. Parking his camel around town, he sold snacks to hungry customers. It was highly successful.
He apparently has a camel.
After being locked up, Miss Decibel decided to make some changes. She had the horn removed from her trunk, enrolled in anger management classes, and began teaching music to other prisoners. With continued good behavior, she might get an early parole.
If she could get the horn removed out of this whole time, why didn't she do it? Or is it because she did it because she could do the hypnotic effects? Because it seems like she can't do that anymore.
Dimitri returned to his globe-trotting ways as a celebrity scuba diver, and even launched a new line of fashion wear. He's so successful, there's a new reality TV show chronicling his adventures. It's called Disco Diver.
Interesting. Why are we getting an update on him? All he did was just watch after the Thievius Raccoonus.
La Paradox had all his assets seized, including his art collection, and everything was donated to the city of Paris. I'm told his cell was modified to be completely odor-proof. I suppose that's good for the guards, since he's going to be living there for a very long time.
I imagine... Well, I don't know if they would carry out a life sentence for this. Like, I don't know how, like, the criminal justice system would work for that. Particularly, I don't know the French criminal justice system. Because I live in the US, so I barely understand our laws here. Oh. Wait, what happened? Is this the version that doesn't have? How do you get the how do you get that? I remember there was a cutscene that led to Sly being in Egypt, and it's apparently was supposed to lead into a DLC that never got made. What? Wait, is the secret ending like tied to 100%? Is that why I can't see it? Well, I selected end credits. Okay, so yeah, that's 100% ending, which I'm not gonna get, because that's the cliffhanger. I thought you didn't have to get 100%, but yeah, that is the cliffhanger. It's a secret ending, and when you watch the credits and you get all the trophies, you'll have that secret ending. I guess it's a secret ending now. I guess I did do everything because I got that ending. Yeah, Paris epilogue. Where is it going to load me at? Because I imagine I can go back. Oh, hi, Carmelita. Game complete 96%. I was really close. But to get to 100%, you have to replay the jobs. Because they did put those masks inside the jobs. But to get the rest of the treasures, you have to be Sly, because he's the only one with the differing costumes. And I guess the idea is that you're supposed to go around, get everything, then go fight La Paradox again, and then get the secret ending. Though it did say when I looked it up that you just had to view the end credits in the cinematics. I'm not gonna do 100%. I have 96%. That's pretty good, I would think. But I am gonna look at a couple of the treasures. We're back at the Ryuichi's timeline. Not the correct costume. I'm not going to say that they wanted you to beat the game or anything to get 100%. You needed to get far enough to get all the costumes in order to get it. To do 100% on the game. I do still really dislike that every single treasure... Can I sort of cheese this? Yes. I can definitely cheese this with Salim's costume. That is amazing that I could just cheese that. Okay, so being timed doesn't matter at this point. I can use the thief costume from Salim to be like, hey, the timer doesn't matter now. Why are your chopsticks worth 500? I have the silent sprint, so it doesn't matter if I sprint around now. It does matter if they just see me. Oh, I didn't know you could still pickpocket when they're knocked out. That's interesting. I know there was the thing down here that I thought I needed Murray for, but it turns out it's the jail costume you needed. I'm still genuinely impressed that I was able to play through the entire game and beat it on this alpha emulator. What? Were they not supposed to do that? Oh, over here. You do this, and then you switch to the thief outfit. Which, yeah. You switch to this. And then you just activate the thief outfit. And boom, you got at least probably double time if you don't keep fucking it up like I am. Luckily, it refills really fast. And having the silent... There we are. And having the silent sprint also helps. So looking at the status here, there's only 2 more treasures. And I don't have 100% of this area because I'm missing 4 of those masks, which I believe are not in their overworld. They're in the jobs, and I'm not going to redo that. I'm not going to do those. What I am definitely going to do is the treasures. Because for me to actually know where the other masks are, I need to know where they are. And I need to know which jobs I didn't get the masks in, and then otherwise I'd have to replay through the jobs, and that's not going to be fun to watch. Oh, is this one of those things where it's a combination of the two? Now I have to use the saber-tooth skin. Where would I shoot from here? Oh, over there. Guess it's just giving me a thing. Oh, that didn't get rid of it. Cool. I forgot I can't do the paraglider if I have a costume on. Alright, so there's one more treasure. And it's definitely behind one of these thingamabobs. I doubt it's marked on the map. It is not, unfortunately. You never did unlock anything to do that. Oh, there it is. Where are the arrows? Are they up here? Yep. I was like, where is it? Found it. I always do that. But yeah, once we get to the end, once I end the stream here, we're fine. We're done with the Sly series at that point. Wait, what? Oh. This requires the time. Do 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 do. I debated like actually pulling up a fan game that I actually want to play, before, so we can just get to the full. So we can get to the full 3 hours, but I'm not going to do that because I actually want to save that for next Wednesday. I found an awesome fan game for Crash Bandicoot that I really want to play on Wednesday. All the episode treasures and Murray fixed the arcade. Do you want to go there now? What's at the arcade? Alter Ego. It's just this. Well, let's see what happens. To reach the portal, but I want to say it's probably endless. Oh, damn it. I accidentally backed into him. We definitely have some lasers here. Oh, I don't go that way. Oh, it's moving faster now. Oh, come on. I reached the portal. Oh, was that at the end portal? Okay. There was... What? Rather confused. Was that the end portal or not? Yep. You're definitely supposed to be more than level 1 down here. Christ. Well, I was level 0, sorry. Good ass lasers. Wait, what? Is this just endless? Okay, so you unlock that. It's just an endless version of that? Okay. Well, at least it was repaired, I guess. I don't know if you unlock more stuff, the more you get, or what. I'm not exactly going to go for it with this playthrough. If I want to play more on my own time, then probably. And maybe down the line, just like with the challenge modes for Ratchet and Clank down the line at some point, maybe a year from now, I could come back and revisit my save file and do the rest of it. But with that being said, we're going to be ending this here today, a bit early, about 45 minutes early, since the game has been beaten, and I don't feel like just padding out and getting closer to 100% to pad out the three hours. So we're going to be continuing Ratchet and Clank 3 on Tuesday, and we're going to be playing a Crash Bandicoot fan game that I'm not going to say the name of yet, but because I want to make it a surprise on this upcoming Wednesday. It's probably going to be short enough to where it's just going to be a one-off kind of thing. But I did check, and there's about 15 levels in that fan game, and that's nothing to sneeze at. Nothing to sneeze at all. That is almost an entire game's worth of levels. So it might be 2 parts, but I'm definitely going to do the full 3 hours for that if I can. Because I tried it out earlier today, and it's amazing. It's a love letter to the PS1 era for Crash. So, now, my usual outro. If you want to see my other VODs, you can check out the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/NeoTanner. If you're already here, you already knew that. Or if you're watching as a VOD, thanks. You could also watch my previous VODs that are on youtube.com/@NeoTannerPlays. And there's a whole bunch of series on there. I played through the Crash Bandicoot series, Spyro, Ape Escape, now Sly, but this is not going to be up there yet. And I'm currently going through Ratchet and Clank. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to be replacing Sly with once I play that Crash Bandicoot fan game. After that, I debated the Uncharted series, because if the Uncharted series works through the PS3 emulator, I could do that, or I could stream my PS5 to my computer and play the Nathan Drake collection. It depends on what I want to do. But there might be some games that I might want to tackle that aren't really a big series. Like, I debated tackling the Disaster Report series, Disaster Report Raw Danger. The third one was PSP only, and it did not come out with an English translation. I could probably find a fan patch for that. And then there's Disaster Report 4, which is the newest game and on PC and the newer consoles. But with that being said, I hope you have a good rest of your day. And if you want to follow me, do that. Like, share, subscribe. Follow or subscribe on Twitch, or you can subscribe over on YouTube at youtube.com/@NeoTainerPlays. And I will bid you adieu, and we've come to the end of the Sly series as it is right now. Bye-bye.